PunchPod in stereo. Every week, PunchPod brings you live stand-up comedy from Seattle. And now, episode 25.
I was at a friend's party and I met this guy and everything was going good. We were having great conversation until I asked him what he did for a living. Now, like I said, I live in Oakland, so I'm used to the responses like, I am a rapper, or I'm a party promoter, or I'm a rapper and party promoter. I'm 45 and my album is dropping soon. It's pretty common, just saying. But what this guy said to me was almost worse. He said, I am an ambulance driver, specifically in the Bay Area. I'm sorry, you're a what? So I looked at him, I looked at the appetizer table, I looked back at him, and I said, irregardless of the fact that it's been great to conversate with you, I'm finna go over here and have some shrimp cocktail.
When I first started dating my girlfriend, she was a virgin, but not anymore. That bitch. I was with a girl and she gave me a little disclaimer before we did anything together. She was just like, hey, I just want you to know I'm a squirter. And I was like, oh, me too.
I've lost some weight recently, and that's inspired me to try and lose more, so I'm doing one of those low-carb, no-sugar diets. It's not going so good for me. The other day, somebody left 6 donuts in the break room at work, which means I ate 6 donuts. I know they were for sharing, but I like 6 donuts a hell of a lot more than I like my coworkers.
Last week I was shopping at the 99-cent store, because I'm winning in life. And I was shopping there, you guys, and I got hollered at the 99-cent store. Yeah, some guy was trying to talk to me. And I was looking at him like, man, this is not gonna work out. You know why? Because we are both shopping at the 99-cent store. You got a basket full of top ramen, got a basket full of bologna and chicharrones. We clearly are buying things that we need to live off of. You know, like what do you expect? You know, you want to go and have a romantic stroll down the out-of-date candy aisle. You know, go off and have awkward sex with a 99-cent condom. And you know what's going to happen too. I'm going to end up taking that 99-cent pregnancy test, won't I? Holy crap, we are both screwed. And you know what a 99-cent pregnancy test is, right? Just me eating a popsicle and then peeing on the stick. Which then reveals the joke.
I studied a lot of philosophy in college, meaning that yes, I do have a drinking problem. But I'd like to justify it. Socrates, who's considered the original philosopher, historical accounts of him describe him as an old man who masturbated in public, who was horrifically ugly, and tried to seduce the youth into thinking rationally. You can't tell me he wasn't fucked up for most of that. I mean, he's probably like, hey, you know, the only thing that I know is that I know nothing.
A wrong turn down by the waterfront led me into the train yards, where all of a sudden I was surrounded by angry drivers who couldn't move in any direction because of an endless train that was going 2 miles an hour. For a frame of reference, I could cut off all my limbs and crawl faster than this fucking train. All of a sudden, as it looked like the train was about to pass us, it dramatically came to a stop and then started going back in the other direction. True story. After After 45 minutes and a half pack of cigarettes of this, the thought crossed my mind that the nuclear annihilation of the human race wouldn't be that bad. Because it couldn't possibly take as long as this was taking. After an hour, I heard somebody uncontrollably weeping. And I looked around to realize that I was the only one there. True story. Finally, I got to a store that was surrounded by aggressive panhandlers. Now, when it comes to panhandlers, I generally have one of three responses. Number one, I'm sorry, I only have plastic. Number two, I have nothing. Number three, get the fuck away from me. Now, all of a sudden, this panhandler came up to me, and I went with line number one. I only got plastic. And this guy pulled out an iPhone with a credit card attachment to it. I swear to God. All of a sudden, this guy said he took Visa or American Express.
But I would like to see a testimonial from someone who lost a lot of weight, but didn't end up being as happy as they thought they would be. Okay? And here is how I think the testimonial would go. Hi, my name is Ashley, and I recently just lost 100 pounds on Nutrisystem. Because I lost so much weight, I had to buy a whole new wardrobe. So now I'm stuck with crippling credit card debt. And my friends, my old fat friends, don't even want to hang out with me anymore. Like we used to have a group called Fat Buddies Forever. And now they don't even want to be with me anymore. Because I thought they liked me for who I was on the inside. So I started going to therapy. And now I could barely afford any food. So the weight just stays right off. Nutrisystem changed my life. You should try it for your money back.
PunchPod is recorded live at Punchline Fridays and Tuesdays in Seattle. Tonight's episode starred Priya Prasad, Jake Nally, Nigel Larson, Jason Go, Molly Sockham, Peter Williams, Robert Lackey, and Yola Lou. This has been PunchPod. Find more at www.punchlinefridays.com. And thanks for listening. I'm your announcer, Dylan Weed.